Hey, 314. Hey, 314, if you don't answer that Mary crazy anyway, we're going to have a good interview. Eddie, what you bet?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, time to make the donuts. Good morning. Good morning. Let the party begin. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's just set it off. Oh yeah, time to make the donuts. Good morning. Good morning out there. Oh yeah. It's hammer time, baby. Crackhead, junkie, monkey free. Oh yeah, it's hammer time. It's hammer time in this big city. Oh yeah, good morning, good morning. Hello, brother, good morning. Oh yeah, I hear a crackhead out there, Brooklyn junkie. Oh yeah, time to squash. Time to squash. You know what time it is. Oh yeah, definitely a junkie alert. I hear crackhead from Brooklyn. His Brooklyn hole in the floor, he calls it. Oh yeah, ghost talking junkie from Brooklyn. Hole in the wall. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Audio drive. Oh yeah, time to make the donuts. Good morning.
Who that junkie talking to? Anybody know?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Gotta just warm up these sweep tubes, man. Gotta warm up these little sweep tubes there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I don't want to hear that. Oh yeah, I don't want to hear no junkies out here. When I hear that crackhead, I just say crush. I just say crush. I just say it's hammer time. That's all. That's all. I just say crush. Pay no mind list. Oh yeah, crush. Pay no mind list. Look at that. Look at there. Look at that. It's hammer time. Oh yeah. Sweep tube. Sweep. Look at it, sweep. I'm sweeping. I'm sweeping the floor. Oh yeah, right about now, I'm sweeping the floor. It's quiet out here. Where the hell is everyone, man? Junkie monkey free, especially. I don't hear that crackhead today and his lucky boyfriend Pedro. This is the way I like it. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. It's hammer time. Oh yeah. I think I heard 314 out there. I think I heard 314 out there waving it, brother. Yeah, I gotta crush that crackhead out there, 127. I gotta smash him. I don't want to hear his nonsense today. I know when I key up 314, don't hear no one. He don't hear that junkie monkey 127. I just smashed that boy. Let him know. You sounded good, 314. Good morning, brother. Yeah, it's starting to get noisy out here. I hear that recording taking out most of the mud ducks. Good morning there, brother. You got to get a donut stand for Richie, man. You got to get him a donut stand. This way he could be productive to the drivers out here. At least he could do something but be annoying. and being a nuisance. You know what I mean? You got to give him a little hot dog or a bagel, a little wagon there, so he could give out free donuts and coffee in the morning.
Well, no, it's not 20 blocks away, man. You're a few miles away.
You know, if he gave out free donuts, I would say, all right, that, you know, at least he's doing something on here. He's being productive.
It's coming up over here by 46. It's not 20 miles. That's a good 10, 12 miles. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, go.
What is it going to be, like 70 degrees today? Man, it's going to be pretty warm. But it is the beginning of the month. It's about that time when that crackhead gets his, how can I say, his entitlements. You know how it is. You know how it is for the freeloaders, man. They sit back all day, sleep on the radio, and solicit in front of McDonald's. You know what I'm talking about. Just watch his videos.
That's right. Today's the first of the month. I'm talking about a real job. When you can make radio sound like this with a stop. Listen to that, man. He's going nuts. He's going nuts out there. Holy shit, dog. Easy. That Mike, yeah, I like to talk Mike, though. No doubt, man. You're not an established so-called storefront and CB shop. If you had that much, I'll give you credit. But you're not, dog. Little barefoot,
Yeah, but he thinks he's an established CB shop. He thinks so. See, you know, the more drivers that tell him that he's not, maybe he'll come down in reality and realize he just lives in a hole in the floor. Crack then. Maybe he'll come to realization.
he never will, man. He never will. That's the fucking brain ready. That's fine. That's all good. When those tops will dry up, you'll be forced about 42-31 in the video game.
Well, it seems like Trump is not going to touch the entitlement so far, as of yet, so I was kind of disappointed with his speech. He's not going to touch the entitlement, so I guess the junkie monkey's going to have to, he could sit back and collect that Section 8, man, and continue with his Obama phone. Because it seems like the entitlements are not going to dry up, at least not yet. Oh, well, yeah, you could keep on being lazy, Richard. Keep on being a bum. So let's sit in front of McDonald's and produce more nightmare videos. Make nightmare videos featuring the crackhead himself. 127.
Well, what was that again? Hey, with the pattern scratching. This is fucking funny as hell, man. This is some funny shit. You can't make a... I gotta make a comedy show in the morning. Route 80, close to me.
Then he calls his buddy the Teflon Don. He's a fellow solicitor where Richie hangs out. He calls him the Teflon Don. And then he cheers on the cops when they come to remove him from loitering in front of the McDonald's, just like what Richie does. And the reason why they don't crack Richie in the head and tell him to get out of here is because he's a snitch. He's an informant for the cops over there, the local PD. So, you know, watch his videos, man. Just check it out. You decide.
You got Teflon Don. Johnny Vasco Jr. I got it now, man. But, they never get called on me.
We call them Richie's snitch videos. That's what they're called. Richie's snitch videos. Where he calls the cops on his fellow vagrants. And then look and records them. And they're like, hey, how come you're not messing with him? Oh, because he's a CI. You know, he rats out the local vagrants, so he could get some brownie points there. It's all in his videos. Just check it out, McNightmares, and you see what kind of snitch he is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You see, he agrees with me. At least he's coming clean. Yes, sir. You hear him, right?
One more time, and I'll tell you again. Yes. Yes, sir.
At least he agrees with me. Yes, sir. He's being polite. Hey, Richard, am I clear to understand that's not a snitch video? Those McNightmare videos where you're snitching on a Teflon Don, and he even says it in your own video. You're snitching, man. You're snitching. What are you doing? Yeah, dog. I'm just doing my job. I'm just a local snitch. Yeah, well, yeah, but what are you getting out of it? You know, I get free meals. They don't remove me when I'm soliciting. You already know.
Oh, let the dog out. Touchdown.
But if Richard would come clean and try to work, try to pick up cans and bottles, do something for a living, he'll be respected out here. But he makes these ridiculous McNightmare videos, man. And all he's doing is ratting people out, man. And the funny thing, those are his friends. That guy, McNightmare, what does he call him, the Teflon Don? That's his buddy, man. He knows Richie by name. So it's sad, man. You hang out with the guy, solicit in front of McDonald's, and then you're going to rat the guy out or cheer the cops on when they come in to remove him. That's sad, man. Imagine ever doing a crime with Richie, man. Forget about it, man. Before the cops even come, he'll be pointing fingers at you.
Hey, we know what the Teflon Don is. You think he's not a good crime partner? He'll drop a dollar on you right away?
Forget about it. $1. He'll drop a dime. He'll drop $10 on you. He'll say, "Yeah, dog, he did it. He did it all, dog. Yeah, he's a mastermind."
Why I let him hang out there? He was one of my first rookie collars. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch.
The only collar you have, Cracky, is ring around the collar. That's the only collar you ever had or ever made. Ring around the collar.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Yeah, we got a point out there here in Town 22 also on the New Jersey side. We like that snitching shit too. With the SEC. We got somebody over here on this side of Jersey.
Hey, 314, I got no respect for snitches and rats, man. I don't care what a person does, but I have no compassion, no respect for a rat, man. That's the bottom line. Whatever he does, however he does it, I have no compassion or empathy for a rat. You know what I like to do to rats? Just put them in a big trap and have their necks snapped.
Yeah, we got to them on that, man. Them for they put you out
That's why they shit on Richie every day, every minute he's out here. Because he's a delusional, crack smoking junkie, and he's a rat. Worst of all. People don't care about his crack addiction. But his snitching, no, that's something you can't tolerate. That's not allowed.
Those snitches allowed.
I know he's getting $300 a week. He's getting a salary for being a CI, so you can understand why he does it. You can understand. Not that that doesn't make it right. It doesn't give him an excuse to be a rat. But you know what? It's not worth it, Richard, because one day your neck is going to get snapped in that big rat trap. So now he's making chicken sounds. Listen to him.
You should have heard him last night back up with a Markley, dude.
Where's his buddy? I don't hear his boyfriend out there. How come you're not holding no hands today, Cracky? What happened? What happened? I don't hear Junkie Boy. Where is he? Where's 127? That recording's taking him right out.
Yeah, he can't hear me.
I think he's better trade in at a Maritron for something like what I'm using, this little Thunderbird 305. I think he needs something like this to be heard.
What are you going to say? Well, it's not going to say much because you can hardly hear it. But
Tell Crackhead 127 I say crush. Let him know. I say crush.
over there in Midtown.
12 foot 1 inch.
He's not heard in Manhattan. He's not heard in Jersey. He's not heard in the Bronx, Queens. And he's using a KW, man. That junkie 127 is using an Ameritron AL80B, which is good for a KW. He's good for about 10, 20 block radius. That's about his effective radio power. But, you know, if he knew how to use it and stop the nonsense, to stop that, you know, he probably would get out. But I think someone's got to go over there and tune the amp for him.
That's right, everybody. Wah, cut off.
Come on, vibrate that tongue. Let's hear it.
Oh shit, you know, you're right.
Play it back. Hey, 314.
Hey, 314, let me hold your hand. 314. Yeah, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
Yeah, but remember, man, the way they're coming out, man, window side is crazy. half of the signal is black anyway.
That's right. Tell him my signal is blocked by skyscrapers, man. I'm blocked to all directions. Let him know. See, he's in Brooklyn. He has no skyscrapers blocking his signal. I'm surrounded by skyscrapers. Crash. Crush. Tell the crackhead I said crush. And I'm surrounded by buildings.
It's gotta be linguistic for that, man. I know it doesn't.
He's got that flexible palate, man. He's got that tonsil that wiggles like a hula girl.
Because I can't up one.
He gets happy. He gets happy when you give him attention. You hear him?
I'll be back. I'm going out back to Smoking L. He's going out back to Smoking L. I'll give him 2 minutes when he comes back on the mic. He can watch.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of L he's smoking, man. You give him less than 60 seconds, he's back.
That monkey hungry. Welcome back, Ayal.
Yeah, I'm on at 314.
He wants something.
Attention.
Feed the pig.
Beware. As you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhead condition. Clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Users over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit.
Attention. This is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware. As you approach the tunnel, you will...
Bacalao, coño.
Vehicles
Morning, 314.
exit and take alternate route. Bison is in New Jersey. Hey, where's the monkey bacon?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, nice and quiet. This do I like it. Chunky Monkey storytelling free.
You don't hear Richie, you don't go stuff.
Look, there he is. There he is. Didn't he say he was gonna smoke an L?
He's out there.
Didn't he say he was gonna smoke an L like a minute ago?
Yep. Yeah, he must have held that motherfucker, man. Smoking that fast. Holy shit, dog.
Well, you know what it is? Hey, Eddie, he smokes those roaches, man. Those little tiny pieces he finds on the sidewalk.
Oh shit, that's US 1.
Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up.
Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhyped condition.
Oh yeah, let me get another cup of Java. I'll be back. Enforcer 250, somewhere on the lower deck with my little barefoot radio, man. Look at that. Look at that little Galaxy. Look at that little Galaxy right there. 2547, man. Little baby bass. Look at that.
I got this calling you, US 1. He got your number. ¿Cómo?
Beware. As you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhead condition. Maximum height
Ah, shit.
1 inch. Foot 1 inch.
Yo, dog, you right up already? You sitting back talking on that rope?
Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhyped condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and take alternate route. I'm over there. Uh-oh. I'm over there. I'm over there. Mr. Boyle, Lavon.
I'm over here now.
Thank you. Right
Encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Must exit.
Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel.
Back out.
Condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that monkey hungry. Yo, man, today, around 2 o'clock, 2 fucking raccoons was fighting out the window,
Overheight condition.
Yo, you see that raccoons fighting in your window?
1 inch.
You throw a shoe at them.
Overheight conditions.
If I had rabies, man, rabid raccoons, you gotta be careful.
12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. League, I was like, what the fuck? It was mad blood on the sidewalk. I was like, yo, they fucked that little nigga up, yo. He was trying to cross the street. I was like, he don't hit my car, my car's up. He was falling, getting up, walking sideways on surface. He didn't know what to do.
Shut the fuck up.
He fucked him up. He did. Pick it up, kick it. They died out, man. Chico, pick it up, Chico.
Condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch.
Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. I don't know, people die out, they get died or something, I don't know. What happened? Nice and quiet here. What happened?
This is the MTA Cali Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch.
Maximum height clearance is... Oh, yeah.
Those levels are unbelievable.
We're taking a delivery in Manhattan on the flatbed. side to a dark side here.
Nobody else. You crystal fucking good.
Alright, down for it, yeah.
And roll, and roll, and roll, and roll. Hey, Fly, look at that. NYC MS19 on YouTube. Your morning show video gate. Hey, yo, small Fly, look at that. Hey, roll. Yo, Fly, you know who, back Fly. Let's go to the company. Come on. 06 morning.
Oh yeah, I'm back. What I miss out here? Time to make the donuts. My second cup of Java. Good morning. Just me and my little Thunderbolt 305 rocking on.
Yes, sir.
Just let them know my little Thunderbolt 305 is walking the dog.
Gotta watch that Cobra right there with that stock light. Gotta watch that. I'm back in the car.
That's right.
Let them know, Johnny. Hey, Johnny, let them know.
Down, man. I'm gonna take a pause.
Let them know. Tell them Thunderbolt just took the dog for a walk. Let them know. 305.
NYC MS19.
Roger that. Hey, Johnny, I got it all. Hey, Johnny Rapatro, I got it all, brother, because you said it all. It's all in my gates. Enforcer 250 somewhere around the lower deck with my little Thunderbolt 305. Rock it on.
Look, man, put radio to a Thunderbolt. He's still getting crushed.
4-5.
I guess that Ameritron's not doing him any justice. That big old Ameritron AL80B is not doing the boy any justice. He's getting keyed on by a little sweet tube amplifier. A little 1 drive and 3 sweep tube amplifier. Lord of mercy, how's he do it?
Get on that boy, Richie. Hey, Richie, stop keying on that boy, man.
There he goes. Cracky's talking to himself again. He's talking to himself. He's ghost talking. You know what it is? He doesn't have Pedro's hand to hold, so he just ghost talks.
Pedro. Hey, Pedro out there. Pedro, I will not let 250 hold my hand, Pedro, so he's gonna cry.
He's crying for Pedro. You hear him? He's crying for Pedro. That's all right. Pedro, right now, he's running from 135. He has other things to do.
Morning, but I think you fall asleep because you watch your YouTube video. It was for like 2 hours and a half, almost 3 hours.
That's what he does. A 314, that's what he does. He falls asleep after he does his drugs. He watches my videos and he just goes to sleep and gets conked out for the day. Who wants to live a life like that, man?
That's pure psychosis at work.
Exactly. That's what it is with Cracky 127. It's pure psychosis. Between the K2 and the crack that he smokes and the delusional episodes that he experiences afterwards from all the drug consumption, he's basically comatose. And then he goes to sleep. You ever hear him say, I'm going horizontal? He does that after he smokes his drugs.
You got that recording going on? You got it, 20.
1 inch.
But hopefully Donald Trump will put an end to all those entitlements for junkie monkeys. And man, he's quiet without Pedro. He is deadly quiet. It's almost scary. But watch, just listen, and self-explanatory.
Yeah, I haven't heard them in a couple of good days, man.
Yeah, well, ICE, that organization, actually the unit of the government that checks on immigrants, was checking out Pedro to make sure he had his papers correct. You know what I mean?
He does that Philadelphia type shit. That's why he's not around the city that long.
Look, he's holding his hands. He's explaining where his boyfriend is. Now, your boyfriend is running He's running from from ICE, and from an individual out there who wants to put an ass whipping on him. That's where he is. He's running.
My receiver right here for the last
He's running scared, just like Cracky.
they just did a different shot. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. He shows understand the guy, man. I think he'll be able to stand his own, no matter who stepped up to him, you know. I mean, it's just the way he is.
I don't know. I beg the contrary. A few cats wanted to meet up with him at his truck yard, and he says he was only playing. He put his hand down and said, "It's only the radio. I'm only playing." Before he called security and the cops on the guy. So I don't know about him being a stand-up guy. I don't know, but you know. Then again, he's like Cracky. You know, you invite him to somewhere, a location, and he doesn't show up. I made 2 videos at the Barclays Center. I invited the Junkie Boy 127. He was a no-show.
Okay, in New York, I'm clear.
You could check those videos I made. Oh yeah, the Barclays Center, man. I'm gonna make a couple of more trips over there this year, and hopefully the Junkie Boy will show up with his electric scooter. See, now that he has a little electric bike, a little electric scooter, maybe he'll show up. He can't complain he don't have car fare or train fare, so maybe he'll come to his senses and meet up.
12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch. Must exit and take alternate route.
But then again, that bike that he has runs out of energy. That battery is is defective, or it's just underrated because of the load it has to pull. You got to realize you got 200 plus pounds of bullshit, which is Richie, and then you got about a 200-pound bike. So that's a lot of bullshit to pull.
Microphone gangster, microphone gangster, wanker, microphone gangster, wanker. Hey, I'm just doing it, Eddie.
Crush. You don't hear that, boy. Tell him I said crush. Let Crackhead 127 know he's being crushed.
Hey, Eddie. Eddie, when most stop workers talk about it, Eddie, I just get the job done. Eddie, when most stop workers talk about it, I just get it done.
Oh yeah, he gets it done all right. He puts that pipe in his mouth. He gets it done all right.
The man,
Just pay attention.
little pipe joker there, tell us the whole world.
He puts that pipe in his mouth, and he gets it done in his own mind, in his own reality.
Oh, it's
Height condition.
That's what that K2 will do to you. You get it done. After he smokes that K2, he becomes a cop.
who's talking to them. No contact, no.
He becomes the queen of New York once he smokes that crack in that K2. Then he becomes a different personality. Just pay attention.
I don't think he realizes.
Pay attention. If you don't pay him any mind, he'll disappear. See, that's the problem. You give him attention, he drives on it. If you ignore him, he goes bye-bye. He goes back to sleep in his comatose state.
I'll get back on this over there.
But you just got to pay attention to the crackhead. Just listen to him. After he takes a toke of that K2, he starts with his tongue, and all that other nasty stuff that he does. And then he goes to sleep.
If she had him, she would have seen the king already. Morning, good morning.
Attention. This is the entry of
8314. How we making a trip over there? We're doing all right?
Here, you kidding me? My 6 month here, you're coming a lot longer than the last couple of days,
Roger that. As long as you hear me, 314, that's all that matters. I just want to make sure you hear me. As long as you hear me, that's all that matters. Well, I was hoping for competition, but there isn't any, see? At least that came from you and not from me.
Good in my radio, man. Top of the morning to you, my friend. Small.
I'll let 206 talk, or maybe you want to wave the hand, or maybe someone wants to hear Pedro. So I'll put it on the side and let Pedro talk. I'm sure he wants to hold Richie's hand.
Hi, microphone gangster, Bega. What's the 20, 2250 in the video game? I go. I've been shouting.
Oh yeah, look at there. You know I can't allow that. Look at there. Sweep tubes. Look at there. 1 by 3. 1x3. Oh yeah, look at that. And I'm back out. Watch my video gate this morning. I got them both keying up on each other. You can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up. Let's check out my gate. Oh yeah, look at that. You can't make this up. Now he's claiming he's got 5 watts. What a liar. That's his problem. He lies too much. That's why that big nose of his keeps on growing. Well, actually, in reality, I'm running about 1.5 watts. I'm running 1.5 watts out of this radio, if you want to look at it that way. Oh yeah, I'm running 1.5 watts out of this radio. Yeah, but I didn't say what it's going into. Yeah, that's the same thing with Pedro. He'll say 5 watts, but he's got 5 watts driving a 2x8. He doesn't tell you that part. But you already know. But tell Pedro he's getting crushed. Him and his 2x8. Him and his 2x8 pills getting crushed. Let him know. Unless you're in his neighborhood, you don't hear that boy. And Cracky definitely don't hear him.
I wonder who you're talking to.
Shut up, stupid.
This is not the MTA.
That's right. That's right. You are a crackhead. You are not the MTA. You are a junkie. You got that right.
This is the king of New York City.
You're the queen of New York.
Talk about most.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The most feared. The people fear that monster. They fear contracting that monster of his. That's why they don't slap him up.
Let me step out back and smoke this cigarette. The L's all done, man.
Wait a minute. He's not smoking his L, his crack. Oh, now it's a cigarette. Oh boy. You know when he does that? You know he just shot up. Well, that's why Donald J. Trump got to put an end to the entitlement so that junkie can't live for free. You see, as long as he's on that Section 8 and gets those entitlements from the government, he's going to continue to be out here. You got to complain to your congressman, and you got to write a note or a letter to Donald J. Trump and tell him, and the entitlements, so these junkie lazy bastards could go to work and look for a job. Like the rest of us have to do, work. Something, Cracky doesn't know. It's not in his vocabulary. The man hasn't worked an honest day in his life. Well, I don't consider soliciting in front of McDonald's a job.
Conditions. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch.
But don't worry, Cracky. When I pass that McDonald's this summer, I'll give you $1 if you behave yourself. I'll give you $1. See, I know you're terrified. Fear and common sense is the only reason why you don't come meet me at the Barclays Center. Fear and common sense got the best of you. But I understand. You're not built like that. I understand. You're not built like that. You got to hide under a camera, or you got to hold on to a cop's leg. I understand. We understand, junkie boy. Your fear and common sense got the best of you.
Sure does. Got you out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. It's about that time. It's getting close about that time. I gotta go. Oh yeah. Gotta work. Gotta pay those taxes, so I could support lazy junkies like 127 that sits home on the radio all day, that smokes his drugs and sleeps. You call that a life? I tell you one thing, man. I couldn't live like that. All it does is get him fat. Look at his belly, man. He sits on that white bucket because he doesn't possess furniture, man. Look at him. Shame on it. I guess that's not including in his entitlements something called furniture. And he's got a roll of shit paper right next to his radio because he doesn't have a functional bathroom. He has to go upstairs and alert his landlord whenever he wants to use the shitter. That's sad. What do you got, a 2x8? There's Pedro out there running his 2x8 pills. Shame on it.
We'll stick some money out there, client.
Oh yeah, anyway, let me get out of here. It's about that time. It's been a pleasure. If you want to check out my show, just go to Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. That's including weekends, holidays, and vacation. Check me out. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Sit back, relax, have a cup of Java, cup of tea, a cold one, popcorn, whatever you fancy, but sit back, relax. Truth and justice is provided at its best. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Check me out. Until next time, let me leave you with this final thought. If you're feeling upset, depressed, don't despair. 250 is always out there. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Enforcer 250 somewhere on the lower deck with my barefoot 1.5 watt radio. And I just got down.
So 250 to play with. Just don't make no comments on his videos. You make comments.
And these boys could stroke my Bozak. These boys could stroke my Johnson out there. Crackhead 127 Richie and Pedro Marrera, aka 206 Small Fry, Junkie Fry. They could stroke me while I'm gone, because that's all they do is talk about the master when he's not there. Anyway, let me get out of here. Enforcer 250. Bye, 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 bye.
250 the playlist on YouTube. Bang. The playlist. Yes, sir. The Enforcer 250 playlist on YouTube. NYC Radio Wars. The two playlists that made it feel he's a star out here and not a nuisance. The thing is clear.
As you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhead condition.
55 watts is all you got. 55 watts is all you need. Right you need. You want a time there, right? You're over the wall. Sound to me is 5 watts is all I need. Right. Clearance is